Hi, James and Travis. I was actually talking with Andy a little bit, and he was mentioning that you guys were looking into open source materials there for RCC in the college. And I was just wanting to share a little bit about something I'm doing. I'm actually using the OpenStax materials. They're done through Rice University. They're really good materials. And the nice thing about them is they have a really quality look. They also include a lot of summary material, a lot of key points, but also they include quite a few of the problems and nice problem sets if you like text only. I don't use a ton of the from the text problems because I do my practice component significantly different than that. But they have a nice problem set that I can pull from. And the good news is the way I use it is I take all of this and I put it into subjects and chapters within a slideshow. So it's pretty simple. So all I have to do is click on a given topic or a given chapter, and then everything for that chapter is in this slideshow for the student. Now, for me, I of course add in my components where it's my video instruction, and I put that video instruction inside Edpuzzle for the purposes of accountability. And with that accountability, I can ask questions throughout,
Okay,
and it
ladies and gentlemen,
tracks
back
it
to some trig identities now. We've already talked about a number of them.
as usual. So you're familiar with Edpuzzle, and it, of course, plays nicely with Canvas as well. So that's part of instruction. I always put all the notes and all the key pieces from the class that I create in here. The other thing I do, though, for the practice component, I use a program called Delta Math. Delta Math is really great. It's put together by a guy in New York that teaches out in a private school out there. And Delta Math includes all of the different math topics, and it's all the way up through the calculus series. Now, it's a little light when you start getting into late calculus 2 or calculus 3, but it includes all of the levels in between. And the nice thing is you can really drill down into exactly which skill you want. And a lot of times he's very heavy on graphical information, pulling inferences out, or even drawing graphs over top. I like these a lot better than I like the MyMathLab stuff. The other thing that I love about Delta Math is that it actually gives me a full it gives me a full detail on the student's practice. So for example, I usually set my assignments as a mastery situation where I want the kids to get 5 right or 3 right, whatever it is on a particular skill. It may take them 10 problems to get right, but that's okay. They can do it over and over and over, and it generates an infinite number. I can also go back and see exactly how long they were working on a problem, or I can go in and see what they did wrong, what they specifically did poorly on, so that I can help them with it, or they can bring that problem to me in class and we can talk about it. So I like the Delta Math because it has a lot of really good infinite practice, but it also gives me a lot of good data. When I put that together with the Edpuzzles, it makes it very easy to do. Now, I also have some traditional worksheets where, okay, you've done the online practice, you've done the online piece, but now I need to see it in paper form. We need to work it out together. And for that, I use CUDA. But all of my classes, whether it's from my basic math, all the way up through calculus, I'm using 100% of the OpenStax material. And I really am liking the OpenStax material because I can just go grab anything from that OpenStax material and throw it in where I need it. So I can draw the student's attention to a particular topic, or I can draw it to a particular rule. So as you can see, all my slideshows look very similar, but I like their graph. So I want them to see this part right here. I want them to see how this example is related. And because it's open source, I can go take those and reorganize it however I need it to be organized for me to use it in class. So just a couple things I was looking at. And as I was talking to Andy, some of the things you guys were maybe looking into, if there's any way I can be of assistance, or if there's anything that I can share with you, by all means, let me know. I would like to talk to you guys at some point about potentially 098 using a number of pieces where we can really provide some of that digital accountability, but also some digital instruction. So I would be interested in talking to you guys about that. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was useful, great. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, no worries, but I thought I'd share. Thank